So 52,000 Swiss franc, which comes around 50 lakh rupees per annum. Then education and training, 37.7 lakh rupees per annum. These all figures are average. Healthcare, it's 43, 44 lakh rupees per annum. IT computer science, like the engineering background, it's 53.4 lakh rupees, kind of second highest. And statistics and data science, the mathematics, the like those people who are into mathematics, data science, statistics, these people are getting average salary of 56.5 lakh. So the two most demanded sectors are computer science and data science, and even statistics, mathematics, engineering. So mathematics, engineering kind of STEM. Namaskar, Adab, Shastrekal और खुशामदीद. Very, very good evening to all of you people. This is your master teacher Harsh Priyam, who is going to talk today about studying in Switzerland. Now, let me tell you, studying in Switzerland is a very lucrative option, as what I have inquired and what I have researched about this country. Country is undoubtedly a very beautiful country, and at the same time, this country has got a lot of potential, a lot of goodness, and at the same time, the best part is that here you can study in this country without getting external aid. Like, even if you don't qualify for any scholarship, still you would be able to manage your expenses on your own, because this country do offers that type of scenario, that type of employment, that type of part-time opportunities, that you would be able to fund your education completely on your own. And that's the best part of this country. So let's dive into this topic and this video, and let me tell you that why am I so pro towards Switzerland. So let's see. Before starting on, I would like to tell you that if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, because you'll get a lot of beautiful and useful content which is very much required by you at this very moment. So you'll get all such contents here on this channel. Kindly subscribe and it will be very beneficial to you. Okay, here we move on. First of all, the video credit goes to this user Sunrise 86856. Vote for study in Switzerland for bachelors. So a lot of students had supported, and as I always say, that whatever topic you want me to cover, whichever country you want me to cover, kindly just write it down in the comment box. I would cover that topic or that country or that course or whatever you want me to cover that. So kindly write it down in the comment box. I would be happy covering it out, because as the most of the students will be supporting that comment will automatically come up and I'll be able to see it very easily. Okay, so here we go on. First of all, a little bit of detail about Switzerland. This is a country in Europe. Here there are 4 official languages. Like in India, we have 18 official languages. Like Indian language, official language is Hindi and English, but we have 18 languages in our schedule. So here also there are 4 languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. Now, it's a complete democratic country, full democracy. Currency here used is Swiss franc. Swiss franc is the currency, and the valuation of this currency is 96.69, roughly you can say 97 rupees. So we'll be using like whenever we'll be seeing that Swiss franc, will be for our ease, will be multiplying it with 100 so that we can convert it. Now this is the basic information. Now moving forward, now Switzerland has a distance from India is around 6,900 kilometers. The flight roughly takes 9 hours to reach there. Now moving forward, a very good thing about the country to start with, the first of all, that this country has earned a place that in the entire world, this country is at 10th position in the ranking of safety index. Like, people here staying here are so safe, they feel safe, and the crime rates are so less that this country is 10th safest country in the world. So you might be thinking that what's the position of India? So just to give you an idea, India, the safety index in safety index, India has been ranked as 116th position. So now you can imagine that in how much safe country you would be moving on if you would be planning to move to Switzerland. Although in this chart, the number 1 country is Iceland, and the reason might be because Iceland being a country which is not very much habitable, and there is not a huge amount of number of population. So that might be one of the reasons. But Switzerland is at 10th position, a very safe country, and most of the people would want to or love to go to this place. Chaliye. Now moving forward, now application period in Switzerland universities is generally there are two intakes: fall semester intake, that is start of December to end of April, and the second intake is a spring semester, which is start of May to end of November. So these are the two intakes which are generally in which most of the students do go to this place. Now moving forward, and the most common being the fall semester. Now moving forward, what about the tuition fees? So tuition fees is, first of all, this information I'm giving you, that in most of the European countries, when I researched, in most of the European countries, there is a differential pricing. What is the differential pricing? First of all, that in most European universities, there are two different pricing for EU students and non-EU students. Means those students who are a EU citizen, European Union country citizen, for them the prices are generally on a lesser side, and for those students who are from a country which is non-EU citizen, for them the pricings are different. Okay, so this is the first part. But here, surprisingly, Switzerland does not follow this rule. In Switzerland, most of the public universities or even private universities, most of these universities do have the same fee structure as what they have for EU member country students, like international students, and for rest of the world also. Obviously, they have different pricing for Switzerland citizens and non-Switzerland citizens, but that is very much common. Even in India, we do have that differential pricing. But they don't differentiate between a EU student and a non-EU student. That's a good part. So that's a good part. Although there are few universities which are exception to this as well. Like in these universities, you would see differential pricing, and in fact, for non-EU students, the prices are pretty higher. But aim for a public university, and public universities are really good here, and you would be even able to get those public universities in not so hustle way. Okay. Now moving forward, what's the fees of public universities? So bachelor's and master's program, the fees might range from 400 euro to 3,700 euro per year. Okay. So 3,700 euro per year, that's the maximum of a public university. So even if I take 4,000 euro, that would be 4,000 euro, and 100 rupees a general, like it is 97 rupees, 96.69, but let's take a rough. So that brings a 4 lakh rupees per year would be the fees. Pretty much the same what we have in India. In India, although in 12 lakhs to 14 lakhs IITs do charge, here we'll have to give 16 lakh rupees for the entire engineering. Like even if you're going to an international country like Switzerland and you are paying just 16 lakh, that's very cheap, isn't it? So here the fees is not that higher side. Although in private universities the fees is on a higher side, 8,000 to 43,000, it can go to any range. Although even if you go for 8,000, like it's 8 lakh rupees per annum. A lot of people might even like bear this much also. They have the capacity in India also. Okay. So now moving forward, next is that, so you have to cover this expense. Now that's the goal, 4 lakh rupees per year. So first expense is this. Second expense is your living expense. So living expenses, if you reside in student halls residence, student halls of residence means kind of dormitory kind of thing. So if you stay here, the prices would be somewhere around 450 euro to 800 euro. Means roughly you can say 45,000 to 80,000. Somewhere around I am taking 50,000 rupees. So 50,000 rupees, although if you choose that I have to reside in a shared apartment, something of that sort, if you need some privacy, then the prices might go up. But I'm assuming being a student, you will be okay staying in a dormitory, something of that sort. So 50,000 rupees, that's the residence cost, like staying cost. Multiply with 12, that brings me 6 lakh rupees a year. So staying cost is 6 lakh rupees per year. Now moving forward, this fees is 4 lakh. So 6 lakhs and 4 lakhs, 10 lakh rupees per year is your requirement to stay there. And 1 lakh or 2 lakh you can take additional for your fooding and all such requirements. So around, the requirement comes to be around 12 to 13 lakh rupees per year if you are going to stay in Switzerland, and if you are going to stay study there. Fine. Now moving forward, how much you would be able to earn. So part-time options are also there. Like all countries do have this part-time option. So in Switzerland, 15 hours work week is allowed. Like every week you can work for 15 hours in your part-time. And the average payment, like you can expect to be paid around 20 to 26 Swiss franc per hour. So if I have taken this average, now in this average, you would be able to see that hourly wages, monthly wages, and then yearly. So on a monthly level, you will be able to earn somewhere around 1 lakh rupees to 1.5 lakh. That makes you somewhere around 14 lakh rupees to 18 lakh rupees. So even if I take on a lower side, If you are able to earn 14 lakh rupees on a lower side, I am taking, so you have an expense of somewhere around 12 to 13 lakh rupees. You are earning 14 lakh rupees. Don't you feel that you would be very easily able to fund your studies and stay there very easily, like nicely? Isn't it? So 14 lakh rupees per year is the earning potential on a part-time basis, and 12 to 13 lakh rupees is the expense along with your study expense and staying expense and fooding and lodging. So that's the scenario, and that's why I said that I literally like this country, because safe country, good earning opportunities, fees is higher, but that can be very easily compensated with the compensation that you would be getting there for working part-time. Now, moving forward, make a video on ISI CMI. Okay, I'll do that. Now, moving forward, next is that there are scholarships also, but here scholarship is like there is no scholarship which government is running. Rather, here the scholarships are being run by the universities, which is a normal trend everywhere. Like almost all the universities do have scholarships. So here the scholarships are given by individual universities. You'll have to check out with the university that which university is offering scholarship and what are the terms and conditions, and then you'll have to apply separately for that. Okay. So two of the universities that I have written here, that one university is Franklin Honors Program Award. Here they offer 3,000 to 10,000 US dollar annually. This is one part. Second part is University of St. Gallen Excellence Scholarship. Here they cover the entire 6 semester fees. So these are few of the scholarship. Although if you need more details, this is the website from where I have taken these two scholarships also, and there are many more scholarships listed here. The website is bachelorsportal.com/scholarships and then /Switzerland. Fine. Moving forward. Admission requirements. So here the admission requirements is of SAT examination, scholastic aptitude test, assessment test, scholastic assessment test, or ACT, American college test. So these are the two examinations that is widely accepted. You can give SAT or ACT. SAT is the most commonly taken examination across the world, and most of the universities do accept it. So you can go for SAT. Now in SAT, there are one more thing. So after taking SAT, you will have to see this part. So there are in Switzerland, there are 3 type of universities. Means in universities, the mode of delivery of the entire education is in 3 languages. There are few universities which deliver entire education in English curriculum. So like EU Business School, University of Neuchâtel, University of Freiburg. So like these universities are those which deliver education in English. But on the other hand, there are universities which deliver entire education in German, like University of St. Gallen, University of Freiburg. Now Freiburg has both the options. University of Basel, University of Ukraine, then University of Zurich. This University of Zurich is a very famous university. Even in the top 100 list of the world universities QS ranking, they rank in top 100. So this is a very good and famous university, but if you want to go for University of Zurich, you'll have to learn German. So first requirement is SAT, second requirement is language, as what most of the country do ask for. But language requirement depends on the choice of your university. So if you choose that, okay, I'll have to go for University of Zurich, then you'll have to pass the German test. German test, you all might be knowing, the German test is DSH or test DAF. You'll have to pass this. But if you choose an university which teaches in English, then you'll have to go for TOEFL or IELTS, whatever you wish for. This is the most important part that you have to take care. Now moving forward, there are universities which deliver their entire education in French also, like University of Geneva, Federal Institute of Technology, Lausanne. So these are the colleges. If you choose out of them, then you'll have to give the language test for French. French language tests are DELF and DALF. Okay, got it? Am I clear with the point? Now moving forward. English test. So I'm telling you about the English. French and German, I am not getting into that. So IELTS and TOEFL. So if you choose to get into an English college, now a college where the education is in English, then in IELTS you'll have to score not below than 4.5. They won't accept it, but most of the colleges do accept 5.5 and above. The band is of 0 to 9. In TOEFL, you out of 120, you'll have to score somewhere around 72 to 94. This is what the general trend is, and what the most of the universities do accept the marks for. So these are the marks for English. Now moving forward, this is a very good and a motivating data, that this is one of the more reason why I said that Switzerland is a very good spot to go for international students. Switzerland, demand for international workers remained high in 2023. This is their Swiss website. Now, One more experts from the news only that highlights 15 most wanted professions for foreign workers in Switzerland. 2.5 lakh job vacancies were reported in Switzerland in the fourth quarter of 2023, and a recent study revealed that Switzerland will have 4 lakh unfilled positions by 2030. Means they are they have more vacancies but lesser number of people there. So they have higher work demand but lesser number of manpower, and hence they need people, skilled people, talented people to work for them. And the good part is that they have a good earning potential also, because just imagine that if a country who is able to give you a earning potential of 14 to 18 lakh rupees per annum in part-time basis, if you would work there with a full degree in a full-time mode, how much they would be able to pay you? They would be obviously able to pay you very well, and that's why most of the people are right now thinking to move to Switzerland also. Okay, now moving forward, this is the top 5 or 6 sectors where the job requirements are pretty good and average salary payment is also good. First is business management, like after do you MBA. So 52,000 Swiss franc, which comes around 50 lakh rupees per annum. Then education and training, 37.7 lakh rupees per annum. These all figures are average. Healthcare, it's 44 lakh rupees per annum. IT computer science, like the engineering background, it's 53.4 lakh rupees, kind of second highest. And statistics and data science, the mathematics, like those people who are into mathematics, data science, statistics, these people are getting average salary of 56.5 lakh. So the two most demanded sectors are computer science and data science, and even statistics, mathematics, engineering. So mathematics, engineering, kind of STEM type of courses, they do have a very great demand and jobs are still vacant there. So you can plan going to there, and it will obviously have a very larger impact on your life. Now, I tried helping you as much as I can, but still if there would be some points which I would not have been able to cover, so you can very freely reach out to me or to my team for getting that help or getting that counseling or getting that information for that matter. So how you can do that? There is a link in the description box, given in the description box. You can click on that link, fill all your details. You'll get a call back from my team within 48 hours. Why asking 48 hours? Because this service is absolutely free of cost. Hence, we are getting a high call volume. So you'll be getting a call within 48 hours. You can ask all your doubts. You can clear all your points and on all your information you can get from my team. Thereafter, you can decide. Okay. So we would be happy helping you. You can just drop down your details, and my team would be connecting with you to give you all the details. Okay. Fine. So that was all for this session. Hope you loved and enjoyed it. With this, it's time to say a goodbye. See you all in the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.